Today I'm going to be giving you a closer look at this screen door behind me, which is a screen door that velcros along the outside of your door frame, and then it closes with magnets in the center of the door. Okay, so it's ideal for putting on a single door like this that you don't have a screen in there for. You could use this for indoor use if you'd like to as well. But the screen is thick enough to definitely keep out bugs and flies. As you can see with mine, there are some gaps in it though. Some places where it's not a solid magnetic strip that goes down. There are like some small gaps where there's not magnets that you can see coming open there. So right now we're having kind of a windstorm that's blowing in, and so occasionally those gusts are blowing the screen open. So that's something to keep in mind with location for yours as well, if you're having strong winds and things like that. So for installing this, you want to clean the outside of the door frame, which would be on the other side of the door, and I'll take you out there and give you a closer look at how we have it up. But we just have it temporarily placed right now, so I don't have the strip on here so that I can show you what it's like. So you want to clean your door frame and wait for a few minutes until the clean parts are all totally dry, and then you want to lay out this screen on the floor, and then put on your Velcro there, and also attached to the door, and then you can go ahead and stick them on there together. So, and you want to make sure that it's opening correctly before you put it on there. There are also tacks that come. This is the Velcro strip right here. Okay, so it's a big roll of Velcro strip that you put across here, and that's how it's attached. So if you're thinking of using this screen as something that you put up sometimes and then take down, you will have, just keep in mind that you will have that Velcro exposed on the outside, but because of the Velcro you could easily take it down and then return it back up if you'd like to do that, or if you're having some kind of storm that you're afraid about it blowing away, you could take it down. So there's that Velcro strip. There are also tacks if you want to reinforce that more permanently. You only want to use those tacks if you're using it into a wood door frame like here. If you've got a plastic door frame, you don't want to do that, obviously. So right here we've just got it attached with tacks. We just have a couple of tacks on the outside, and I will demonstrate here how it works. Okay, so it's just magnets that it pulls apart. So sometimes it clips back together on its own. It doesn't always do that perfectly. I mean, they're strong, but they're not totally strong. So it hasn't been consistently doing that for me. But you can see that we've got ours kind of loose here, loosely put on here. So you just step through. Now with the door open, this looks nice. It does look a little bit weird with this black up against our door when our door is closed. So I'll come back through. And you can see sometimes it doesn't quite close. In that particular instance, the metal stuck to the bottom of our door. So if you're putting it on your front door where there are metallic pieces, that's just something to keep in mind. Let me pause this and I'll take you out and let you see what it looks like on the outside. Alright, so here you can see this on the outside of our front door. And so we would have the Velcro strips right here along the door frame, but you can just see the little tacks that we have in place. They're not extremely tight, but it's held on there. There is this little designed overhang on the top, and it's just sheer with black lines going through it. And so here in this video it doesn't look too noticeable. It does look a little bit strange with our door closed. Let me show you. So, and that's our front door, and it might be a little bit less inviting to have on your front door unless you're going to put it up with strips that you don't mind being there, that you can just take it down and put it up as you want to. If you're having a whole bunch of people coming over, it does get a little bit more challenging to like open up and walk through your door and stuff. I'd say that the ideal location for a screen like this would be if you have a back door that's a solid door like this, or perhaps a door like going out into your garage that for some reason you wanted to be open and have an extra screen so that you get airflow in that area. On a size door like this, it'll work pretty well. we have, in going out into our backyard, we have a double sliding glass door. We can put it on there. It's more of that vinyl that we would have to stick the Velcro onto. And we could have put it on there, but it is kind of easy to push through. Right now we have a baby that would be going out and doing that, so we didn't want to put it permanently on right now. And we do have a sliding screen door that's on there that works a little bit better. But if you have like a single door that's going into your backyard that you don't have a screen for, this would be a nice solution for that. And the magnet will open and close. Sometimes, as you can see, it will stick to our door. So if you're thinking of putting this on the front, think about the visual effect of it and how, if that might be awkward or something for you walking through. Now, we've got a shorter door. Some are a little bit longer, and that make it easier for it to spread more. But also, that magnetized screen sticks to our front door, which may be the case with yours. But this is a good place for us to demonstrate what it looks like, how it works. Could you use this for indoor use? Yeah, you could. If you've got, I don't know, maybe some closet that you want to block off, maybe a room that doesn't have a built-in door, but it's got a little doorway that you want to put like a screen there. I know at the bottom of our stairs we have an open doorway that is made that you could have a door on, but there's no door there. That this could be there. For some reason we wanted to have closed off sections in those smaller entryways. But that's the screen. I will tell you, when I first opened it, it had kind of an odd smell, almost like a fishy smell to it. Since it's been out here for just a few minutes in the fresh air, I don't smell anything. But at first when I opened it, I was like, what is that? But it's just probably the material and maybe even the Velcro that had the smell on it, but it definitely airs out fast. If you're using it to go outdoors, then it will air out there.
So again, this is a light screen door that fastens onto your doorway with Velcro, and it opens in the middle with magnetic clips.